Days like today is very discouraging, very discouraging. Okay guys, what we're going to do now, just for a time frame, this is April the 5th. It's really a cool morning, and what we're going to do today, I'm going to fly a drone over Area 1. I've never flown a drone in this area before. I do know, and evidence has proven out over the years, that Bigfoot is in the area. All right guys, I am back in my Bigfoot area. I'm going to check the gifting area, and I also am going to switch out game cameras. Something unusual kind of happened, I guess. Maybe it's just I'm a rookie, I don't know. But I brought my drone in here, and I was going to fly my drone over this area. I'm not used to drone in a little while, but I charged my batteries and all that stuff last night. But I went to fly it today, and I did. I flew it for several minutes, but the GPS wasn't working. All my settings had, I guess, reverted, even though I checked them. They seemed to be okay, but the camera didn't work correctly. The GPS didn't work correctly. I actually got my drone into a tree, broke off a couple blades on it. I'm not even sure how to change those. I got some extra ones, so I'll have to try to change those when I get back home, I guess. But I still wanted to fly this area because I know Bigfoot's in this area. And right now the leaves are down and I could see, I could probably see pretty good. So I'll probably try to fix that drone and dare to put the new blades on it and come back over in here and try it again. But I don't understand. Usually, once you put the settings on there, they usually stay. It ain't been that long since I used it. But and I checked the settings before I actually took off, and they seem to be where I set them at for sensitivity. That way your camera don't bounce and it don't move so fast it makes the camera wobble. But I don't know, it's kind of unusual. May not have nothing to do with Bigfoot or whatsoever, but but I'm gonna replace those blades. I'm glad I didn't lose it into the trees, because that's a pretty expensive item, and I had to save a while to get it. So, but I'm gonna change the blades when I get home. Maybe come back and try it again tomorrow or the next day or something. But right now I'm gonna head toward the game camera and head toward the gifting area and see if maybe I can find something. Okay, so I made it to the gifting area. The green ball is on the ground. Something ate up all the apples. Evidently they didn't like the hull. They took the apple out of the bag as well. They knocked around the little gnome. There's the ribbon. And of course, that could have been partially done by the wind as far as the ball. But you can see something's ate all this apple. Probably a squirrel or chipmunk or something like that. So I'm going to put out some more stuff, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. I don't know. One of them days maybe you thought you might actually have some fun, and which I'm still having fun, but you might do some good, and then you get up here and you crash your drone, break part of it. You come up here and your game camera actually didn't catch anything. And then you come here and looks like a squirrel's ate your bait or your gifting. So I'm gonna leave some more out and set up another game camera, and we'll just go from there. Okay guys, I got the camera set up behind me. I don't know if you can even see it. And I got the gifting area right here behind me too. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see what gets some of the stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of disgusted with today. If you can't tell, it's not went the way I'd hoped. But I'm gonna go check an area I know where sometimes I find some tracks, and maybe the day will be saved. I don't know. But been roughing so far. Now that looks like a track with a toe in it. Hard to say. Man, it sure looks like one. I believe it is. See that little toe right in there? See that? Let's see if I can turn this light on, if that helps. Okay, it looks like a little toe right in there. See that? If it is, that's a young one. I'll wear I think this is, I'm wearing a 12 or something right now, and you can see it's smaller than my foot. I'm gonna take a picture of it too and see, but I want to look on out here for more tracks. Okay, today has maybe not been a total disaster, but it was disastrous, seemed like. Very discouraging. I've got to the point where just finding possible track or possible stick formation is it's not satisfying enough anymore. I'm looking for something a little more. And sometimes I question myself, just what kind of fool am I? I'm out here traipsing through the woods, looking for tracks, and hooping and hollering and leaving out food, and I don't know. Days like today, man, make me really question, am I crazy? Man, I know I'm not crazy, but it's discouraging in many ways. I found that one track. I'm pretty confident that was a small track. You can see some toe definition. I wished it was a little bit deeper in the sand. I could maybe cast it or something, but I don't know. Coming in a place that you know has had Bigfoot activity, and I know right now though I need to understand. I need to counsel myself to some degree and understand that this is early in the year, and I know that these Bigfoot are, even though they pass through here all year long, they're more prevalent once everything gets good and green, and everything's not good and green yet. I guess my biggest disappointment was I tried to use my drone, before the leaves get all green, and I wanted to scan the area with that drone, but GPS didn't work, drone didn't work. I crashed it into a tree, broke a blade on it, but at least I didn't lose it. I think, if I ain't mistaken, I paid $1,200 or $1,400 for that thing, so it took me a long time to save and get it, but I needed it for making films and research and things like that. Nobody sure didn't buy it for me. I had to buy it myself. But I don't know, just reflecting, I guess, a little bit today, and just wondering where I go from here sometime. I like to have another visual that I could capture on camera. I like to find some more tracks that's got super good toe definitions. It's been a while since I found what I would say a really fresh TP type structure. I'd like to find one of those. I'm gonna try to just keep doing what I do, even though it's discouraging at times, and I'm always going to have to go by myself, and it makes it a little bit hard sometimes, but then sometimes I like the solitude as well. So, but on the discouraging days, it'd be nice to have somebody with you, just kind of pick you up a little bit. But I guess I'll just close this video out for now, and I'll go home and see if there's anything on the game camera. That's another part of the disaster, I guess, today was the game camera didn't really. I might have one or two videos on it, because you figure while you're setting it up, it's going to catch you 2 or 3 times, and then when you're there to take it back down, it's going to catch you 2 or 3 more times. So here we're up to 5 or 6 videos and only had a total of 9. So you know, the bird flew through and maybe set it off once, who knows. But I don't know, it's rough, man, rough. If you're really passionate and you really want to, you really got your heart in this, days like today is very discouraging, very discouraging. But maybe tomorrow will be better. See you.